It's 2nd and 8. To throw, here's Willis. Hits him on the in route. And this one gets up to the 14-yard line before he stops. There on the tackle, the rookie out of Auburn. To the line, here's 3rd and 3. Forced out to his right. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. Ooh, and almost an opening drive pick, but he couldn't hang on. He dropped it, so the potential turnover winds up on the ground. Does, though, bring up 4th down. So they couldn't throw for it on 3rd down, and as a result, they're headed off the field earlier than expected on their opening series.
Keeping them off the scoreboard, well, that's already a win defensively. Not letting them even cross midfield, that's the cherry on top.
All right, here's one of our game's first big risks. The offense lining up to go for it on their own side. Here's Willis to the air. That's Cox. He's got Washington. And the early decision to go for it is rewarded. He's got him enough for the first. This drive is going to continue. They run the counter to HN. He's across the 35. Through the 45. Devon Achane. There it is. Touchdown, Miami.
Sure didn't take long for somebody to get this game off and running, pun intended. But there's a lot of rounds left to fight and punches to be thrown. Sure feels good, though, to be the first one to land that haymaker.
Zane Gonzalez on for the point after try. Send right down the middle and good. And that's good for a 7-0 lead. Here's Patterson now to kick this away. Here's Chimere DK on the return. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
Titans to the line now. 1st and 10. The first carry here for Tony Pollard. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2. Already we're seeing the mind games they can play with personnel. You talk about this all the time, Brock. Look like a passing set. Left them some room on the ground.
10, 11, heck, even 20 personnel, doesn't matter. Offensively, you get to dictate the terms. Kind of like those pitchers and catchers that once in a while will pitch backwards. Keep your opponent off guard.
And give him the first down, Brock. Great results. That snap goes for 17.
A gain of 17 yards. And the Titans, first down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Ward off the play fake. Has a man downfield. This is Robinson. Tackle made at the 10. 1st and goal coming up.
Yeah, right there. That's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today.
And they're going to respond immediately. Touchdown, Titans. That is Tony Pollard from 10 yards out. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown. And the kick is no good. An early point after left on the table. Maybe later in this game, it's gonna be a moment we look back on. So after the missed extra point, he's still out there. He's gonna put it back in play. Washington now to return. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10. Let's start this drive with Achane. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, it came at the perfect time. Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field, but in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Nice pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down. Willis. Complete beyond the marker. And there's the stop finally, but what a call in that moment, Brock. They convert on 3rd and 14.
Tight ends will eat up every one of those opportunities to show and prove they could be chain movers as well. Even as they get more and more recognition in this league, they're still constantly working to prove that they're playmakers too.
Has a lane inside the 35. And he has this all the way down to the 29-yard line.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line.
They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
First down.
19 Tiger.
Staying on the ground here with Achan. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Monty Hooker with the tackle. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the Titans' 28-yard line.
The play fake now, Willis to throw. And he gets it away, but nowhere close to that target. Incomplete. Quick thinking just to get rid of it there. Dropped it. No chance. It's 3rd down. Willis now. No place to go here, and they plant him back at the 37. Jeffrey Simmons. And that's going to make it 4th and 18. It's no good. It had the leg, but his aim wide right. And they can't push the lead beyond a field goal.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it. 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with Pollard. Past midfield at the 45. And he is all the way ahead to the 13-yard line. Talk about an explosive start to this drive. 43 yards.
That's good for a Titans. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
So before they get the snap away, we reach the end of the 1st quarter. 7-6 is our score. More from Nissan Stadium coming up after the break. Ready to go with our 2nd quarter. Titans with the ball and a chance to score. 1st down, and they go right back to it. Racing towards the corner, and he's across. Touchdown, Tennessee. That is Tony Pollard. Brought one back earlier and now takes one across. And this one, thankfully, not off the mark because this one is up and through.
Makes the score Titans 13. Dolphins 7.
All set for the kickoff. Slide with the honors. Washington now to return. He lost the football. And they steal it back on the return. And a huge effort sets up his offense in a great spot on the opposite side of the field. Tennessee to the line. 1st and 10. Trying the inside handoff to Pollard. Touchdown, Tennessee!
Touchdown, Titans!
To the line comes Ward. They're going for 2. Now they send their back in motion right. To the air with Ward. And the conversion is no good as that pass falls incomplete.
Could be a little armchair quarterback after that call. Like the defense knew exactly what was coming.
All set for the kickoff. Slide with the honors. His return starts at the 5. Showing a little burst so far. He's racing past midfield. And things will end there, but plenty of damage already done. They've got it down inside the opposing 45 following the return. First and 10 from the 43. Willis to throw it. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Titans return the interception almost to midfield before the tackle's made. Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it. First and 10.
At their own 47-yard line.
First play of the drive. Here's Pollard. A lot of space ahead. And we've seen a lot of this today. He's in again. Touchdown, Titans.
Return to the Mac. Get up what it is, what it does, what it is, what it isn't. Looking for a better way to get up out of bed instead of getting on the internet and checking a new hit. Me get up. First shot, come strut walking. A little bit of humble, a little bit of cautious. Somewhere between like Rocky and Cosby's for the game. Nope, y'all can't copy yet. Bad moonwalking, and this here is our party. My posse's been on Broadway, and we did it all way. Chrome music. I shed my skin and put my bones into everything I record to it. And yeah, I'm on. Let that stage light go and shine on down. Got that Bob Barker suit game and Plinko in my style. Money, stay on my craft and stick around for those pounds. But I do that to pass the torch and put on for my town. Trust me, on my INDEPENDENT hustling. Chasing dreams since I was 14 with the 4-track bustin'. Halfway across that city with the back crush shit. Labels out here, now they can't tell me nothing. We get that to
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Southern Nevada and Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the San Francisco 49ers and the Las Vegas Raiders. Let's get this going. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. Eddie Pinheiro to get it started. And off we go from the desert. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
At their own 44-yard line.
They'll run with the Boise State product, Ashton Genty. He'll be stopped after a pickup of about 3. Trey Greenlaw in on the tackle.
3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 47-yard line.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 7. Working out of the gun, it's Cousins. He'll get this off to Genty. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
And a Raider first down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Now Genty. And he'll get this to the 43-yard line. Trey Greenlaw in on the tackle.
The 43-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and
9. Here's a 2nd and 9. He'll keep it on the ground with Genty, and he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up third down.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 3.
From the shotgun, it's Cousins. That one pinballs around, but is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They'll try it now with Genty. And this is not going to be enough. He is short of the marker. They turn it over on down.
So the offense found themselves in a little bit of no man's land. They were too far for a field goal attempt, but too close to attempt a punt. So they decided to be aggressive early and go for it on 4th down. But it was the defense that turned them away with a huge stop to start this game.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. For an opener, Purdy to throw. He'll locate his tight end, George Kittle. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
A gain of 12.
Quick completion to start things out. And their first drive begins with a 1st down.
So think back to earlier in the week, Mike, and they told us they want to get him going here early and often. So I'd expect plenty of passes to head his way as this game unfolds.
That's caught. Christian McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Raiders' 47-yard line.
They face 2nd down and 7. Purdy. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down. 12 yards on the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
It's just so impressive to see how good these guys are, especially the veterans, Mike. They've been out there a long time, a lot of experience. They know exactly where they are on the sideline, not only to secure this catch, but to be able to toe tap and drag that 2nd foot. That's a big-time play by a big-time receiver.
That's caught by McCaffrey. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another 1st down. Watkins motioning over. And we're not going to have another snap here. First quarter will come to an end. It's the 49ers with the football to start quarter number 2, as they've got it with 1st and 10. Opening carry of the game for the versatile Christian McCaffrey. Christian McCaffrey into the end zone. He's done it so often over his career. Just put another 6 up for the 49ers. Extra point by Pinheiro is good. And the 49ers will take a 7-0 lead. So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. On the return is Dylan Laube. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin then.
At their own 44-yard line.
A first down throw for Cousins. Quick throw, taken in, and he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. Big start to this drive with a gain of 26.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Cousins. That taken in by Connor Hayward. And he'll only manage a couple of yards before he's out of bounds.
At the 27-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 8. Cousins to throw. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Osa Odighizuwa. He's able to force the big loss on the sack, and it sets up 3rd and long. Cousins now, moving outside the pocket, escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. It'll bring up 4th down. 2 minutes remaining. First half in a 7-0 game. We'll return to Las Vegas after this. Matt Gay coming on for this field goal try. This will be from 47 yards. And he pulled it left. No good. And they are not able to draw closer.
Well, no excuses here, Mike. This is pretty clear. He just flat out pulled it and winds up missing it wide left.
They'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. And a nice job, able to dance away and get forward for a pickup of a half dozen.
Taken down by Nakobe Dean. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 43-yard line.
Here comes 2nd and 4. Back to throw. Purdy. Open man. It's the tight end, Jake Tonjes. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
The man, that is Jordan Watkins. And they will get the first down here and move it to field goal range inside the 25.
A gain of 22 yards. First down, 49ers.
On the handoff, McCaffrey. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 16-yard line.
Watkins motioning over. Purdy now on second down. He's going to be brought down. They passed on that field goal attempt, and they get nothing out of it as the first half comes to an end. Just that one touchdown on the board. 7-0 the score as the third quarter begins. This one taken at the 7. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 41-yard line.
Watkins motioning over. To throw on first down is Purdy. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Watkins motioning over. Throwing on 2nd down is Purdy. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. On the give, it's McCaffrey.
Christian McCaffrey on the carry. Shown out Swaku is off the tackle. A gain of 2 yards on the play. Brings up 4th down.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down. That's going to be caught. And he's going to have the first down. So taking a chance there, playing with the lead, but it works out for them.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver, and then see what he can do after the catch.
After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 33-yard line.
From the 33, here's 2nd and 1. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. Flush to his right. He's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down. That is Max Crosby. In for the sack. It's a loss of 9 and sets up 3rd down. Shotgun snap to Purdy. That is over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Jeremy Chin. Raiders are going to take over at their own 41-yard line.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 41-yard line.
Play action now. It's Cousins. He'll tuck it and take off. And that'll work out nicely. That's a pickup of 7 on the first down scramble.
He's brought down by
From the 48-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 3.
Pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Run right up the gut, Genty. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. That's good enough for a first down.
And the offensive line does a really nice job winning this play at the point of attack. And once he got the ball, all he had to really do was just find a crease and hit it. He's able to pick up the first down.
Center leads him to the line for 1st and 10. Once again, it's Genty. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
At the 42-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Second down, Cousins. Forced to his right. And that'll be incomplete on what turns out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. So, points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. Now, Cousins. Gets that one complete to his tight end, Bowers. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
A 7-yard gain. That's good for a Las Vegas first down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
To throw is Cousins. He'll find Genty out of the backfield. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
Here we go. 3rd and a yard.
3rd and 1.
He'll try to pick it up with Genty. And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controls the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up 4th down.
No gain on the play.
If you send your field goal unit on the field, Mike, it gives you a chance to chip away at this deficit. But I think I'm keeping my offense on the field. I'm going to one of my critical plays on my call sheet. Keep this drive alive. The hope is to come away with 6.
He'll try to run. And he's going to have the Raiders first down. They wind up getting 13 yards on that 4th down conversion.
This play should always end up converting a 4th down, especially at this distance. But you can't tell me there weren't some nerves on that sideline as they sent that play in to snap it. But fortunately, nothing to worry about. The offense gets it done.
And they will not be able to get another play off, and we have reached the 2-minute warning. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. That's caught left side by Bowers. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the Niners' 12-yard line.
They'll come up for 2nd and 9. Working out of the gun, it's Cousins. He'll get this off to Genty. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
From the shotgun, it's Cousins. That's to the right side, and caught by Bowers. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6. So you roll the dice on offense and you fail. But now you can't give up. Your defense has to go out there and get a stop. You have all 3 timeouts. You have time to get the ball back one more time on offense. So now your defense needs to answer the bell and give your offense one more shot.
The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. And he's going backwards here. They're going to take him down, back at the 5.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Again, it's McCaffrey. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts. This one is about done. So, a win here for our visitors, the 49ers. Just the 1 touchdown in this one, but they made it hold up. They escaped with a 7-0 victory.